Good morning. Heading into a remote trappers camp for a weekend. We're fish some pike, possibly snare some rabbits if we can find some trails. We were in here yesterday. We got in town late, around 2 o'clock, so we figured we'd try to break trail in last night. We got about 3/4 way in, so it should be good going for the first 3/4, but then the last little bit we're gonna have to drop the sleighs and finish breaking the trail to the camp, and then we'll pick up our sleighs and make it to the camp, get a fire going, and possibly do some pike fishing this afternoon. This is the equipment. Mine is that 540 VK. Josh, my nephew, is taking a Expedition Extreme 900 something. We got some sleighs on the back with our luggage, and we're gonna leave the trailer and truck back here. Hopefully we don't get snowed in. We've got about 20-30 kilometers to get out of here. We're in northern Ontario. So I'll show you some clips on the way into the cabin as we go, and see you in a bit. You can see he jumped off the machine. It's up to his nuts, probably 3-4 feet of snow. Where are we going, Josh? Down that way there?
We quit last night, so we're going to drop the sleighs.
And then head.
Punch the rest of the way to the trail.
That's where you're on the trail there now?
This is the trail right in front of me.
Yeah.
Better quit here and drop the sleighs.
Drop the sleighs and we're going to break it to the cabin. Probably, in my mind, 1 kilometer, but we'll see. See you in a bit. Young lad clearing the trail. He has a nice little saw there you can trim up as we go. Show us your saw. Little
Milwaukee hatchet, 18 volt.
Look at that. That's the way to do it. So we made it to the camp. There's my nephew Joshua. There's a little bit of firewood for tonight. Hopefully it's enough. There's at least 3+ feet of snow on that deck. And probably 2 or 3 on that roof. Hopefully that roof holds. And that's where we broke trail in. Took us 2 hours this morning, I think, breaking in. But we're here. We're going to shovel it out. Got to clean out that chimney. It's up on the top here. And get a fire going, and then we got to go back to get our sleighs, but we left them back on the trail where we started breaking trail this morning. See you in a bit. Shovel out the hole for the chimney. Got to push this pipe through into the stove. You're gonna have to crawl on the roof, Hector. One more. Well, we made her to the cabin. Fire's going. Having a few gin and tonics, and I don't know what Josh is drinking there, but we'll give you a better shot. I don't know what you're going to see here tonight, but it's
Cooking setup over there.
cooking over there, the 2 bunks. We'll do a daylight shot tomorrow if you can't see this, but fire has been going now for 4 or 5 hours. Thermometer's sitting what, Josh?
22, 23 degrees in here.
22, 23, so we should be good for tonight. Tonight is minus 24, and Saturday night is telling us it's going to be around 30, 32 degrees. So we're leaving Sunday morning, so it's going to be a cool ride out, but that's fine. Everything was wet there last night from lugging through the bush, breaking trail. Got everything drying, boots, felt liners, little clothesline going across here. I had no clothespins, so I had to use some mouse traps there to get my gloves drying. Shall I get my sleds running? Boulder, I think it's minus 27. Wasn't bad last night. Fire going. Lots of snow on the roof, starting to drip along. I can see the icicles. Beautiful.
Good afternoon.
Little splaker. I think you got me too low there.
There you go.
Little splake, I don't know what it is, maybe a pound. I'm not telling you where I got it. We had this morning we had a pike, but it bit the leader off. But we were able to get one this morning, or just now.